know if Whitney Freeman's here or not. She wasn't kind of absent, but you know.
Hello everyone, and thank you for coming to the Shooting Star Awards at Frankfort High School for the end of our second trimester. We'll go ahead and get started, and we'll call up the student's name and we'll read what the staff member wrote about them, and then you can give them their applause after the fact, okay? Blake Harshbarger. Mr. Field and Mr. Kniff want to highlight Caleb Merrill and Blake Harshbarger for their outstanding support and encouragement of a fellow classmate in ICP. When breaking into groups, Caleb and Blake willingly accept all students regardless of their ability levels. Keep up the great work, Caleb and Blake. Through inclusion, you make FHS an even better place. So that's for Blake Harshbarger and Caleb Merrill. Right here. Oh. And again, feel free to get ice cream, brownies, and beverages over here. Which one?
Blake.
Blake? Okay. Thank you. Ready for one of yours? Yeah, we just kind of alternate.
Our next shooting star goes to Birdiana Lopez. Birdiana, or as I usually call her, Birdie, is such a sweet and wonderful person and works the copy machine like no other. She is always willing to do anything asked, and I appreciate her attitude. If she can make it through Grey's Anatomy without a nervous breakdown, I would love to have her be an assistant next year too. Thank you for your help, Birdie. And you have another one. The students in my room love her. They are always so excited to see her come into the classroom and even tell me if they have seen her or not before she has a chance to enter the room. Birdie has made such a great impression on me as well as my students. She is the kindest and most helpful student. She is always looking for new ways she can help students in my classroom. We enjoy having her in the classroom and will miss having her next trimester. And that was Mrs. Jagger.
Whitney Freeman. Whitney has made a significant effort to do good quality work, learn important concepts, and make up missed assignments from earlier in this year. This is for Mr. Hammond. So Whitney Freeman.
Janessa Cervantes. It is a joy to nominate Janessa Cervantes for the Shooting Star Award. Delightful Janessa, with her beautiful smile and positive attitude, provides a bright spot in our 4th hour English 12. A member of a rowdy class, Janessa remains calm, smiles knowingly at ridiculous jokes, diligently completes every assignment, and exhibits a great deal of patience with her lovable but sometimes annoying classmates. In the 2 years I have known Janessa, she stands out for consistently being positive, respectful, conscientious, responsible, and fun. She follows through on all tasks, has a great attendance, and manages to keep a strong grade in English, despite a difficult schedule including CNA classes all morning. Janessa's calm, reassuring, compassionate demeanor will serve her patients well in her medical career. I am proud of Janessa and assure you that a shooting star is an honor she richly deserves. Congratulations, Janessa, and thank you for being such a positive role model at Frankfort High School. Oh, how I will miss you next year. Ms. Boozer.
You want to go ahead and do all of yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Paige Terry. We had Paige many times as a TA, including this trimester as well. She has been outstanding every time and has earned a title as Pro TA. Thanks for your continuing hard work, Paige. This is Mrs. Aguirre and Mrs. Debris. I know.
Nayeli Alanis. Nayeli is a quiet but productive help in student services. She starts each day with us and is always ready to help. No matter what the size project, she is ready to get up, go, and get it done. Thank you, Nayeli, for being such a great help. Good luck after graduation. Thank you, dear.
All right. 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 Eduardo Lopez. This is from Mrs. Zickman. Eduardo's grades have continued to rise and rise because of his effort. Every day is another day that's better. Is Eduardo here? Oh, there he is.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Diana Roa. It has been a pleasure to have Diana in class. She is a very polite and conscientious young lady who in her own time always strives to do her best and most creative work. I greatly appreciate her making my fourth period that much more enjoyable. Thank you. Mr. Clark. I don't know which way we're going. There you go.
Lillian Perez. Lillian is a student each teacher would like to have in class. She is prompt, communicates well, and is engaged during class. When she is not present during class, she is sure to ask for materials she has missed. Her open-ended tasks always demonstrate attention to detail in her tasks. Overall, she is a joy to have in class. This is from Mr. Davis.
Kelsey Williams. Kelsey has been a wonderful help in student services for trimester 2. She has a willingness to accomplish tasks and never grumbles or complains. She also has great taste in purses. She will graduate this year, and I know whatever she decides to do, she will do it with great success. Good luck, Kelsey. Thanks for all your help.
Sydney Piercy. Sydney led her trio through the best heart dissection I have seen in my entire teaching career. Look for her in an OR next decade or so, or in an episode of Grey's Anatomy even sooner. Mrs. Fortner for Sydney Piercy.
Haley Webb. Student Services is lucky to have Haley start her day with us. She is a wonderful assistant and never hesitates when asked to complete tasks. She has a sweet demeanor and is great with our new students that need a tour of our digs. Thank you, Haley, for all your help this trimester. Maybe we will get to have your assistance next year, too.
Hey, is this, it's all.
Thank you, dear.
Itzel Nava Lopez. I am so proud of you. It takes a lot of maturity, strength, and courage to decide that it's most important to take care of yourself, even if that means we give up other things in our life. It makes me so happy to see you smiling and enjoying life. You are awesome. Mrs. Hickson.
Jalen Kidwell. If you have ever talked to Jalen, you know she has a sweet little voice. Her personality is the same. I can honestly say I've never heard her talk badly about anyone or anything. She is a perfectionist and likes things to be done right. I am the same way and totally appreciate her attentiveness to detail. Good luck after graduation, Jalen. I know you'll be successful at whatever you do. You're welcome.
Natalia Rascon. You are a talented young lady. Your creativity and work ethic to stay busy is remarkable. Thanks for all your hard work. We are so proud of you and cannot wait to see you walk across the stage. Go, Natalia. Mrs. Aguirre and Mrs. Debris.
Thank you.
Cassandra Cervantes. Cassandra is a sweet gal that helps in student services any way she can. I appreciate her honesty and willingness to communicate when she's having a good day or bad. She's graduating a year early and has completed everything she needs to do to make that happen.
Every time.
She has accepted and has committed to IUK. She is going to make a great nurse after she graduates. Good luck, Cassandra. Here you go.
Diana Garcia Garcia. Diana's work ethic goes well beyond that of her peers. She puts a great amount of forethought into her work and its intended outcome. I only hope she continues to gain confidence in her decisions, as I think it will serve her well in the future. I have greatly appreciated her time in my class and wish her the very best of luck. Thank you, Diana. Mr. Clark.
Draven Large. Oh, Draven. I am so going to miss your infectious smile next year. You are such a bright spot at FHS. No one whistles or strikes a pose quite like you. I hope that after graduation you enjoy every minute of life. Stay true to you and you will always be happy and successful. Thank you for being a huge help in student services. You have a great big world waiting for you. Good luck after graduation.
Eduardo Valdez Hernandez. I have been so impressed with the work ethic of Eddie this trimester. He has really put his foot on the gas pedal in credit recovery class. He has completed several courses in one trimester's time. He has been willing to put in tons of time outside of school. He puts in a lot of time over Christmas break to work on his Apex, even emailing on Christmas Day that he was ready to move on to the next section and needed it unlocked. I love his dedication. Thanks, Eddie. Mrs. Peart. Good job.
Tiana Lewis. Tiana is a new student at FHS and just recently enrolled. We have had a few issues with her schedule over the first 2 weeks here, and I had to keep calling her down to switch things around. I appreciated that Tiana was flexible, rolled with the punches, and kept a good attitude and made the changes without complaint. I'm glad we got you settled into your new schedule and that your first trimester at FHS has been a good one. Mrs. Hickson. Good job.
Iris Lopez. Iris has always shows up completely in the classroom. She works very hard on in-class tasks and excels in the tests, quizzes, CFAs given in class. Mr. Davis. Oh, over here. Good job.
Riley Grasham. Your sense of humor was refreshing last trimester. The movie The Greatest Showman was too. Thanks for all your hard work and laughs. We look forward to having you as a TA next year. Mrs. Aguirre and Mrs. Debris. Congratulations.
Jessie Ramos. If you know Jessie, then you may know her looks can kill. Or maybe it's just me. She's a hard student to figure out, and I am not always sure where I stand as a teacher. But what I have learned this year is that she does care about her work and doing her best. She is always willing to help out where needed and never leaves the room without taking care of it and those around her first. This, unfortunately, is becoming a rare trait, but it's a trait in her that I greatly appreciate. Thank you, Jess. Mr. Clark.
Trent Mooneyhan. I just want to give you a shout out. I'm really proud of you for your hard work and effort in pre-calc. I know it has been a challenge, but you dug your heels in, put the work in, and overcame. Refusing to quit, having grit, and perseverance will always take you far in every area of your life. Way to push yourself and make it happen. You should be very proud. Well done. Mrs. Hickson. Good job.
Sean Kaufman. Sean is one of the most responsible and hardworking students in any of my classes. His high level of academic performance and maturity sets him apart from his classmates. Mrs. Rushton.
Johnny Lopez Regalado. Johnny is a hardworking TA who is very dedicated to school. Thanks for delivering boxes, checking printers, and all the other tedious tasks. We appreciate your hard work in the office. Mrs. Aguirre and Mrs. Debris. Good job.
Violet Hernandez. During her time in class, Violet has shown herself not to be just a talented young lady artistically, but also a very personable, friendly, and compassionate person. She often takes time away from her own work to help demonstrate and explain concepts to others that I may not have explained well enough myself. I thank her for her help and wish her the best of luck in her future. Thank you, Violet. Mr. Clark. Congrats.
Juan Campos. Juan is given this award for scoring the best fitness testing score due to hard work, good work ethic, and good effort all trimester long. Mr. Galati.
There you go, bud. Mia Hernandez. Mia, from the beginning of the semester, has been a much-needed shot of bubbly enthusiasm. Injured or not, she takes on every project with an open mind, willing to try anything and always strives to do her best. I have greatly appreciated her effort and wish her truly the very best. Thank you, Mia. Mr. Clark. Congrats.
Victoria Amol. Victoria had the most improvement during our 1 mile timed run due to her hard work and good work ethic and cardio fitness. Mr. Galati. Way to run.
Brian Longoria Roca. Brian has been working hard to raise his reading level. He started second trimester at a junior-senior reading level and is finishing the trimester at a college reading level. He raised his level by 45 points in one trimester. Nationally, juniors raised their reading level by an average of 46 points in one school year. I appreciate Brian's positive attitude and diligent work ethic. I look forward to seeing how Brian applies his academic strengths to a future career. Mrs. Johnson.
Elena Barton. Elena has been a joy to have in class this year. She is personable, conscientious about her work, and always strives to do her best. Her presence in my fourth period has made it much more enjoyable experience for everyone, including myself. Her hard work has been much appreciated. Thank you and good luck in your future, Elena. Mr. Clark. Good job.
Jaretzi Gonzalez. I want you to know that I am very proud of you for making the decision to push through a hard time. It's not easy to ignore or put aside things that are hurtful to us. It takes great character to overcome and focus on your goals, and that is just what you have done. I'm excited to see you take the criminal justice program next year. You got this, girl. Mrs. Hickson. Yeah. No? Okay.
Sasha Persh. Sasha has been working hard to improve his English skills. He moved to Frankfort from Germany in August. This trimester, Sasha has raised his reading level by 115 points. Nationally, high school students raise their reading levels by an average of 48 points in a school year. He has taught the class about different approaches to education between the United States and Germany, and he has added a unique perspective in multiple class conversations. I appreciate his thought-provoking questions in the classroom. Mrs. Johnson.
Christo Guzman. It is simply a joy to have Christo for a student. The first in the door every day for period 2. She greets me with a warm and happy, "Hi, miss." Christo has worked so hard this trimester and her efforts are definitely paying off. I couldn't be more proud of her. Not only is Christo intelligent and capable, she is a friend to all, always trying to help others, cheer friends on, and do kind deeds for those around her. What more can be said about such a wonderful young woman, but that the future for you, Christo, is very bright. Miss Guest.
Edward C.J. Scott. Throughout the last 2 trimesters of English 9, C.J. has shown he is a gifted and talented young man. C.J. is an incredibly deep thinker and an excellent writer. He is also there to move the class forward in a concept that may be challenging to others. And more than that, he does so in a caring and supportive way. C.J. goes out of his way to be there for his friends when they need him. C.J., the boy who goes by 2 names because he has double the heart, double the kindness, and double the wisdom. Miss Guest. Good job.
Obed Matura. Obed, I am so proud of your hard work this year. When you came to FHS, you were a little behind in credits. This year you have worked hard, focused, and you are officially caught up and on track. Seeing you smile when you finished that last class made my day. Stay positive, keep working hard. You got this. Well done. Mrs. Hickson.
Congrats, Obed.
Aubrey Field. It's always nice to have Aubrey as a TA. She is dependable, funny, and a hard worker. We wish you the best at nursing school. You will be great. We will miss you next year. Mrs. Aguirre and Mrs. Debris. Good job.
Sebastian Coddington. What a great young man to have around my students. Sebastian was a lifeguard last trimester for my classes and from there decided to peer tutor. He comes into class willing to help in any way he can. He loves working with all the students, but is even better with getting those who don't want to work to actually work. Sebastian continues to lifeguard for the students, but now he's able to interact with them in a new way because of being a peer tutor. Students in my classroom are so happy to see him and continuously talk about him. Thank you for everything you do for the students in my room as well as Mrs. McDonald's. Mrs. Jagger.
Thank you.
Austin Bell. Austin has improved a great deal his grades in the second trimester. Austin is a member of the freshman basketball team. Athletics has provided a tremendous amount of motivation for his improvement in class. We want to congratulate Austin. Keep up the good work. Mr. Quick. Whew. Good job, buddy.
Taylor Joyner. Taylor is a sweet and quiet TA that was a great asset to our third period. We know being a TA during lunchtime can be crazy, so we appreciate your hard work. You are amazing. Good luck after graduation. Mrs. Aguirre and Mrs. Debris.
Leanne Lopez. Oh, Leanne, let me first say I appreciate your authenticity. There isn't anyone else I know that is as blunt and upfront about things as you. I don't say this in a negative way either. Honesty is quite refreshing. Helping this gringo with Espanol has been difficult but fun too. Buena suerte after high school, or something like that. Was I close?
Aubrey Teeter. We have enjoyed having you as a TA. Thanks for your creativity and laughs during the trimester. Your hard work is appreciated. We hope to see you again as a TA next year. Mrs. Aguirre and Mrs. Debris.
Ashley Zavaleta. In the 2 years that I have had Ashley in my class, she has shown tremendous growth in maturity and work ethic. She is a talented young lady who has chosen not to let distractions, whether outside of the classroom or in, get in her way of being a better student. Her effort and concentration has been noticed and much appreciated. Thank you, Ashley. Mr. Clark. Did I say your last name right?
Yes.
Okay.
You know if that's Moody?
Mowdy.
Max Mowdy. Max has made a huge improvement in his writing skills from the start of the year to the midway point. His hard work and willingness to improve have been impressive. Mrs. Rushton. Is that all of them?
That's it.
All right, let's give all of our award winners another round of applause. Everybody keep up the good work. We definitely appreciate it. At this time, we have completed giving out all of our awards. You're more than welcome to sit around and chat. Again, help yourself to ice cream, brownies, and drinks. Thank you for coming, everyone. I didn't introduce myself. I always forget to do that. Here's your